Let's look at an oldie but a goodie as American college students petition to end women's right to vote.
Would you sign a petition to end women's suffrage?
Sure. Your future lawyers and HR directors.
Definitely, yeah. They don't want to make life easier for women. You don't have to vote. You want to sign a petition to help end women's suffrage?
Yes.
Thank you.
Apparently, these young innocents thought they were petitioning to end women's suffering. But suffrage is an entirely different thing. Suffrage comes from the Latin word suffragium, which means the right of voting. It has no relation to suffer, which has roots meaning to bear underneath.
Oh, well, yeah. We're getting rid of this women voting thing.
Embarrassing. So how do you avoid mistakes like this? Well, it's a little difficult in this case because the Latin root suffragium itself has mysterious roots, so we can't easily pick the word apart and find those parts in other similar English words. The word it most closely resembles in spelling and pronunciation is suffer. But here's where a little bit of linguistic analysis and common sense and a little bit of linguistic skepticism comes in handy. Have you ever seen or heard or used the word suffrage as the noun form of suffer? Have you ever heard anyone talk about the suffrage of the hungry people in foreign lands or the suffrage of our ancestors? No, we say suffering, as in wisdom comes from suffering, or this one, life is full of misery, loneliness, and suffering, and it's all over much too soon. Woody Allen. And as for maybe you, a lot of my students are adults whose professional success has outstripped their formal education, and they hesitate to express themselves because they're afraid they'll say something that sounds dumb. But as you can see, educated people don't necessarily know any better. If someone uses a word that you've never heard before, just ask them, what does that mean? Or in the case of women's suffrage, hearken back to your memories of Mary Poppins.
Our daughters' daughters will adore us, and they'll sing in grateful chorus. Well done, Sister Suffragette.
Yeah, only if they find out about you. Aren't they teaching about the suffragettes in women's studies, or even in high school? Well done, educators.
Political equality and equal rights with men. Take heart, for Mrs. Pankhurst has been clapped in irons again.